There's no place for me that represents an opportunity to be immersed in a community more than Launceston. Superficially, it's beautiful to look at, but when you get underneath what it looks like, there's this essence of connection that really drives and inspires this community.
Yapalingana, welcome to Launceston's Cataract Gorge. Very well known, obviously, for its chairlift rides and its peacocks and its cafes and the basin behind me. But it goes much deeper than that. From a cultural perspective, this is a very, very important place. During their transiting period, they would come from all parts of Tasmania, of which there were 9 Aboriginal nations. This was a perfect place to meet and to trade and to refresh on their journey. They would follow the river estuaries, come down via the Pleepatumla River, which most of us now know as the South Esk. That then flows through the Cataract Gorge into the Carnamaluka, or the Tamar River. Well, the Cataract Gorge has been a place of connectedness for our people for over 45,000 years. It continues to offer that same values for anyone who wants to visit today, who wants to connect to our country.
They're like the magical Cataract Gorge to start with, and then as we head off down the river we point out the historical properties, the bird life, the wildlife. We've got all the vineyards through there, we've got historical properties right at the end at the heads, the lighthouse, we've got the pilot station there which was built in 1805. This way is the North Esk, roughly 50 kilometres all the way to the mountain, to Ben Lomond back there. And then round into the South Esk, into the Cataract Gorge. We've got the Patterson Street Bridge, we've got the King's Bridge through there, it was made in England, in Manchester. We're an estuary here, we're about 76 kilometres long all the way to the heads. It's the longest tidal navigable river in Australia.
The theatre of weather that plays across this beautiful landscape is profound and deeply moving.
And especially in autumn, the colours are just spectacular.
Launceston Airport, as we know, is one of the best regional airports in Australia a number of times. It's 15 minutes from the centre of town. It's a 45-minute trip to Melbourne. Devonport is just over an hour away with 2 sailings a day to get to Melbourne. One of the things I love about Launceston, it's a city of 110,000 people, but it's got this huge array of experiences available. The CBD, which has got one of the most intact Victorian era architectural landscapes of anywhere in the country. The levee banks that protect the city from floods are used as cycle, dog tracks, walking, and they connect beautifully to different parts of the city. You've got places like Riverbend Park, which are, 2 minutes from the centre of town. The river that just meanders up to Bass Strait and all the vineyards that kind of sit off that, hang off that like leaves off a vine.
I really love the Tamar Valley. It's so peaceful, it's quiet, it's the antidote to over-tourism. The people are so welcoming and they just really make it. We are absolutely chock-a-block full of attractions. So you've got the really natural, beautiful attraction of the Tamar Island and the Wetlands Walk. So great family-friendly attraction, you can go and do a walk through there. It's just between Riverside and Lagana. The town of Grindelwald's all built on a Swiss theme. Something so unique and a bit kitsch, I guess, when you drive up the hill and you find a Swiss village in the middle of the Tamar Valley. The Beaconsfield Heritage and Mine Museum. It's another must-do. There's so many must-dos and I'll say it about so many things, but yeah, really fun place to go and see. And then heading up towards Low Head and Georgetown. So Low Head's got a great maritime precinct, so a lot of maritime history there. Less than an hour's drive, probably 45-minute drive from Launceston to go and see penguin tours at night. Georgetown's entered the world of mountain biking, that craze that's taken over Tasmania, and they've actually now got over 80 kilometres worth of tracks that you can enjoy there.
We have so many boutique events up and down the Tamar Valley. It's a very vibrant scene in Launceston and the Tamar Valley, and there's an extraordinary amount of commitment from the community to go and attend events and festivals and cultural events and sporting events.
I think there's a real level of innate innovation here in Launceston and the Tamar Valley. The inspiration of the beauty and the skyline and the light. I think that naturally brings a level of creativity, but also it is sort of the isolation as well.